The Old West image of poker-playing gambler is a standard in most Westerns. Online poker and shows like the World Series of Poker have turned that complex card game into big business. And today, we're going to find some poker weird on today's episode of 5 Weird Things. Welcome to the channel. I played online poker once for 3 hours using a friend's strategy. I won $500. The next day, I'm all set to become a professional gambler, quit my day job, the whole 9 yards. And then, that next night, I used the same method, lost $800. That kind of destroyed my gambling career. So what is your best poker or gambling story? Let me know down in the comments. All right, let's get into it. First, the things we should all know. Poker is a popular card game that combines elements of skill, strategy, and chance. It is played with a standard deck of 52 cards, though variations exist that may include jokers or additional decks. The game typically involves players betting on the strength of their hand, which is determined by the combination of cards that they hold. The objective of poker varies depending on the variant being played, but it often involves either having the best hand at showdown at the end or convincing opponents to fold their hands through strategic betting. The most common form of poker is Texas Hold'em, where players are dealt 2 private cards known as hole cards and must combine them with 5 community cards in the middle of the table to make the best possible hand. Throughout the game, players take turns betting, raising, or folding, with betting rounds interspersed with the dealing of community cards. Weird thing number 5. Where did poker come from? The origins of poker can be traced back to various card games played in different cultures throughout history. Some historians believe that poker's roots can be found in Persian card games dating back to the 16th century, while others point to similar French and German games from the 17th and 18th centuries. These early games often involved elements of bluffing, betting, and hand rankings, which are essential components of modern poker. Poker, as we know it today, likely took shape in the United States during the early 19th century. It is believed to have evolved from various European card games brought to America by settlers and immigrants. By the mid-19th century, poker had become a popular pastime in saloons and riverboats across the country, with different regional variants emerging. The game's popularity was further fueled by the Gold Rush and the Civil War, as soldiers and prospectors spread it out to new territories. As poker spread through America, it underwent several transformations, with rules and conventions evolving over time. One significant milestone in poker's development was the introduction of the 52-card deck and the concept of drawing and replacing cards to improve one's hand. The emergence of community card games like Texas Hold'em and Omaha in the 20th century brought new dynamics to the game, further solidifying its place in popular culture. Weird thing number 4. Poker is big business. Online poker is a lucrative industry, generating an estimated $90 billion globally in revenue annually. Major online poker operators such as PokerStars, Party Poker, and 888 Poker attract millions of players worldwide, contributing significantly to the overall revenue of the online gambling sector. Revenue comes from various sources, including tournament entry fees, cash game rake, and other ancillary services such as casino games and sports betting offered by online poker platforms. The online poker industry has a truly global reach, with players from all corners of the world participating in games and tournaments. Online poker sites operate internationally, serving players in multiple countries and jurisdictions. This global accessibility has contributed to the growth of the industry and the diversity of the player pool, creating a vibrant and competitive ecosystem. Online poker platforms invest heavily in technological innovation to enhance the player experience and maintain the integrity of the games. Advanced software solutions power online poker rooms, providing features such as customizable tables, multi-table capabilities, sophisticated security measures to detect and prevent cheating and collusion. Additionally, mobile compatibility has become increasingly important, allowing players to enjoy poker games on smartphones and tablets, further expanding the reach of online poker operators. Weird thing number 3. Poker face. The phrase poker face originated from the game of poker itself. It refers to a facial expression devoid of any emotion, particularly one that might portray the strength or weakness of a player's hand. A player with a good poker face can maintain a neutral expression regardless of the cards they hold, making it difficult for opponents to discern their intentions or the quality of their hand. Now, the term poker face has transcended its card-playing origins in the game of poker and has become a common metaphor in popular culture. It refers to maintaining a composed and unreadable demeanor in situations where concealing one's emotions or intentions is advantageous, similar to the strategy employed in poker. This concept is often applied to contexts beyond card games, such as negotiations, business dealings, or social interactions. Poker Face, also the title of a popular song by American singer Lady Gaga, released in 2008 as part of her debut album, The Fame. The song's lyrics use poker terminology metaphorically to describe a romantic interest's ability to maintain a stoic and unreadable demeanor in the face of emotional vulnerability. Lady Gaga's Poker Face became a chart-topping hit and further popularized the phrase in contemporary culture. Weird thing number 2, the World Series of Poker. The iconic gold bracelet that's awarded to winners of the World Series of Poker, also known as the WSOP, they have that little acronym everywhere, events wasn't introduced until 1976, and the idea came from Benny Binion, the founder of World Series of Poker, who wanted a tangible prize to offer the champions. Prior to that, winners received trophies, and the bracelet has since become one of the most coveted prizes in the poker world. The First Lady of Poker, Barbara Enright, holds the distinction of being the first and only woman to reach the final table of the main event of the World Series of Poker, which she accomplished in 1995. Additionally, she's the only woman to have won 3 World Series of Poker bracelets in open events, making her a trailblazer for women in the world of professional poker. The $50,000 horse event at the World Series of Poker is known for its high buy-in and unique format, including 5 different poker variants: Hold'em, Omaha High-Low, Raz, 7-card stud, and 8 or better, which is also known as stud high-low. It's considered one of the most prestigious events in the series, attracting elite players, and is often referred to as the champion maker due to the caliber of the winners. And finally, weird thing number 1. Poker World Records. The Guinness World Record for the longest continual poker marathon is held by Phil Lack, a professional poker player from Ireland. Lack played poker for 115 hours straight at the Bellagio in Las Vegas from June 2nd to June 7th, 2010. During this marathon session, he took short breaks for food and rest, but remained at the table for the majority of the time, setting a remarkable endurance record in the world of poker. The record for the largest online poker tournament was set in December 27, 2020 during the Venom tournament, hosted by the online poker site America's Card Room. The tournament attracted a total of 3,774 players, making it the largest online poker tournament in terms of entries. The prize pool reached an impressive $7,848,000, demonstrating the immense popularity and scale of online poker events. The record for the most World Series of Poker bracelets worn by an individual is held by Phil Hellmuth Jr., an American professional poker player. As of 2022, Hellmuth has won a total of 16 World Series of Poker bracelets, surpassing the previous record held by Phil Ivey. Hellmuth's impressive achievements in poker tournaments have solidified his status as one of the greatest players in the history of the game. Well, that's it for today's episode. Hope you heard at least one thing you've never heard before. Leave any opinions down in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's repeat that. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. For those still watching, today's word is call. Put that in the comments to even up the pot. Take care. Have a great day.